Hi, my name is Kristina Baskett, and I am a stunt performer for television and film, and I most recently finished up my work on Game of Thrones as the stunt double for Arya Stark. My background is in gymnastics, and I did gymnastics my entire life, and I was able to receive a scholarship to compete at the University of Utah, where I had an amazing experience. I became an NCAA champion on uneven bars and a 12-time All-American, and I definitely think that set me up for a career in stunt doubling. I performed with Cirque du Soleil for a couple years in Las Vegas, and then I got an opportunity to do stunts for a gymnastics TV show, and that really is what introduced me to the world of stunts. I had no idea what I was doing, but I knew that I enjoyed it and I wanted to pursue it and see where it could go, and it's taken me on the most amazing adventure. I remember waking up one morning to an email from the stunt coordinator on Game of Thrones asking if I'd be interested in joining the stunt team, and at first, of course, I was very excited. I'm definitely a big fan of the show. I read all the books before it was even a show. I do have a lot of experience in the industry, so you try not to get your hopes up on the initial contact because there's just a lot more that goes into it, than just like, hey, do you want to join the show? We went through a lot of steps in order to make it happen, but once it was a sure thing and I was on my way, to Northern Ireland, I was very excited to be a part of it. I was on set for the entire filming of episode 3. We shot 3 months in Northern Ireland, all night shoots. It was very cold, wet, and dirty, exactly what it looks like on screen. But we knew it was going to be really amazing, so we kept telling ourselves that to push through. The scene of Arya killing the Night King is Maisie Williams, which is a great thing because it means we did a good job as a stunt department. A lot of what we do is working with the actors to make them look as good as they can and do as much as they can because it looks best on film. So on the show, we do a lot of rehearsing. As doubles, we do a lot of testing and working with the choreography and getting it as perfect as we can before we bring the actors in and try and work with them so that they can perform as much as they can and feel confident when they're on set with all the elements. And Arya, Maisie, is our favorite type to work with because, one, she's very excited about stunts. She enjoys doing stunts. She's very naturally talented. She's very coordinated. It's so much fun to work with her because she makes our job really easy. Definitely my favorite sequence that I've done on the show is the chase scene through Bravos in season 6. We shot that in Spain, and it literally was so cool to actually run through the streets of Spain with a lot of action involved. And I think one of the biggest things I've done for her character is the massive stair fall that happens during the chase scene. It literally was a never-ending flight of stone steps. And it's just one of those, you're like, okay, just gonna throw myself down these steps. I think some of the funniest moments throughout the show is really just the day-to-day scenarios that we'll get ourselves in. There's so many times when I look around and I'm like, this is so strange, or like, our lives are so weird. I played a child of the forest in season 6, and I just remember standing on top of a rock getting ready for a scene, and I had like a grenade in one hand and like a bow and arrow strapped to me, and getting ready to defend this cave, and then just having casual cups of coffee with White Walkers, filming scenes where when they say action, you have these scary White Walker stuntmen, running and growling at you and trying to kill you, and then as soon as they, say cut, you're like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, did I hit you? Like, are you okay? Like, okay, please let me know if I'm hurting you. I just think some of the random moments are some of the best memories of the show. I was there for some of the main actors' final scenes that they shot on season 8, and it was very emotional and very cool to watch and experience. I started on the show season 6, 7, and 8, but a lot of the people, the actors, the crew, have been on it for a decade, and seeing all the emotions and feeling the feels of all that coming to an end was definitely something special to experience. Who do I want to end up on the throne? I'm excited about how it all ends, so you'll just have to wait and see.